And I want to begin today talking about AOC being upset because someone stood on the steps of the United States Capitol and called her a big booty Latina and also said, "You're my favorite big booty Latina who wants to kill babies." The comedian who was doing this in a video that has since gone viral that you may have seen, a man named Alex Stein. Video's pretty funny. All right. And it's funny because it is satire drenched with parody, ridiculing the hypocrisy of AOC, who does not believe that Supreme Court justices deserve privacy, but is upset that people would heckle her. Now, let me make my position abundantly clear here. All right. I believe that whether you are Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever your political leanings might be, you deserve the right to have a normal life. If you disagree with someone, whether they are liberal, whether they are conservative, whether they are independent, male, female, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, or Hispanic, I don't think there's much to be gained by walking up and confronting them and letting them know that you disagree with their opinion. That's my personal belief, okay? For the most part, I get only positivity when I am out and about, bars, restaurants, wherever I may be. People come up and they say nice things, and that's great. I get virtually non-existent criticism in public. But even if I did get criticism in public, I don't support it. I'm not Maxine Waters. I'm not out there telling people they need to get up in people's faces and confront them. I think that's all the wrong perspective. And you guys know that I've been saying whether you're a liberal Supreme Court justice, conservative Supreme Court justice, somewhere in the middle, I don't think people should show up outside of anyone's home and protest them in their residence. I'm just not big on protesting in general, right, in public. If you want to go stand around in a hot street corner and stand there with a poster board and yell about some political belief you have it, more power to you. I think that sounds like a miserable way to spend a day personally. But if you want to do it in an arena where public protest is common, if you want to stand outside of the Supreme Court, if you want to stand outside of the White House, if you want to stand outside of Congress somewhere and make your voice heard, more power to you, okay? Personally, I don't believe that anybody's residence, and I'm not counting the White House as a residence because it's a public space with tons of people who work there as well, and it's got a big fence surrounding it and everything else. But private residences, to me, are not the location where we should be protesting, and I also don't agree with the concept of if somebody you disagree with politically is out to dinner, you should go outside and chant during their eating, like happened outside of Morton's Steakhouse with Justice Brett Kavanaugh recently. I just personally disagree with that. But if you make that argument, and remember, AOC voted against additional security for Supreme Court justices and has since been sending out all sorts of tweets and Instagram messages about how she supports criticizing Supreme Court justices. If you decide that that is your political perspective, then I don't think you can get upset when somebody stands in a public space on the Capitol steps and says that you are their favorite big booty Latina who also wants to kill babies. Again, that is Alex Stein's work. My understanding is that is actually funny satire, okay, that is ridiculing AOC's perspective. AOC, in my limited experience with her work, is essentially an Instagram influencer who got elected to Congress. Now, I don't spend a lot of time on Instagram, but Instagram seems to me to be a place where really good-looking people, women more often than men, decide that they are going to influence in a variety of different fields. You got Instagram influencers in fitness, Instagram influencers in relationships, Instagram influencers in fashion, in travel, in skincare products, whatever. Most of these things I don't buy. I've said for a long time, the only places this is not even me being hyperbolic. The only places that I shop are Amazon.com and Costco. I don't remember the last time I bought anything that wasn't from Amazon or from Costco. I got so many Kirkland products you wouldn't believe. I'm sitting here right now trying to think when the last time that I would have bought something other than in a Instagram, I don't know how to buy anything on Instagram other than on Costco or on Amazon. Okay, so I'm not super knowledgeable about the Instagram influencer base. But AOC is a congressional version of an Instagram influencer. Think about, what does an Instagram influencer who are most popular on Twitter typically look like? Relatively young, very good looking, fashionable, a desirable understanding of how to put themselves in the best possible light, which is mostly cosmetic in nature. And when I see AOC, every time I see her speak, I've never seen her make a statement where I thought to myself, oh, you know what? That's an interesting perspective. Let me think about that perspective and analyze why I don't think it's true. Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, they don't necessarily have any political beliefs that I really agree with, but at least I understand where their political leanings are coming from. AOC is virtually depthless. There is nothing of any particular substance behind what she is able to advocate for. And she isn't a particularly adroit defender of her perspectives. She is an Instagram influencer who happened to get elected to Congress. So, I am against confronting anyone in public about their political beliefs. But if you lecture everyone that they need to be going and criticizing and protesting based on politics, as AOC did, I don't think that you can try to play the victim when somebody is making a satirical video about you. And this would be the truth if it were me. If I were saying to you right now, go get in everybody's faces who you disagree with, and you let them know that you're not going to stand for their political beliefs. If I said that, which I do not, and then someone got in my face and argued with me about my politics, it would be the height of hypocrisy for me to record that person saying those things to me and then demand that there be some consequences for them. So that's my take on bootygate associated with AOC. I would just point out that if this guy had wanted to be even more satirical in his video, he would have said that AOC is his favorite big booty Latin ex, and also that she is his favorite breakfast taco. That would then, I think, have connected in a more satirical vein even than what he did.